Hi, I'm Clay Carlino, and I am not in Pittsburgh anymore. I'm at the Occidental Resort, which, I mean, honestly, looking around at this place, it looks completely intentional. See what I did there? It's Occidental. Never mind. Anyway, there's a beach here, and that means snorkeling. And I've got snorkeling gear, and we're going to talk about it. In preparation for our sunny vacation, my wife and I picked up a couple of snorkeling masks off of Amazon. This one was highly recommended from a friend of mine. Hello, Mr. Fillion. This one cost about $70, and it's just the mask and the snorkel, and we also bought this fluid, which is called spit, and it keeps the masks from fogging up. So we'll see if that works too. This mask is one that my wife found on Amazon for $55, and it comes with a GoPro mount and flippers. Just in case you want to invest in one of these fine products, this is the Cosia mask, and this is an ocean reef. Looks like a snorkel. So we're going to try this stuff called spit. Apparently you spray a small amount and then kind of rub it all over the lens and then rinse it out. Supposedly that will help keep this mask from fogging up on the inside. Of course, it would not be a good comparison video if I didn't compare Spit brand anti-fog solution to Clay Carlino brand spit. Ew.
Alright, I have the mask. Feels good. Got my flippers. Oh, I also got my GoPro mounted. So it's easier to walk backwards in the water.
I really liked having the GoPro mount on the top of the mask until I started editing the footage to this video. And that's when I realized that the camera was pointing just a little bit lower than where I was looking the entire time that I was snorkeling. And I'm not really sure how you resolve that problem. The mask is shaped in such a way that it's really hard to tell exactly where facing forward is in relation to where the camera would be pointing. So that's a real downside.
The mask works very, very well. I did notice that if I dove down lower than about 3 or 4 feet, then I would start getting a little bit of leakage in the sides of the mask. You know, I could feel water coming in my face, but I never inhaled water. These kinds of masks have a float valve in the snorkel, so that if this end submerges, then it just shuts off and you don't get water in your mouth. Now, the downside is that if you're not expecting it, when you try to breathe in, you'll just go, and there's nothing. So in those occasions, just elevate to the point where the mask is above water, blow out, that'll release the valve, and then you'll be able to breathe freely again. So yeah, I think this was a very good mask. I'm going to be interested to see how the more expensive mask performs in comparison to this one.
Alright, I'm about to go back out. I'm going to try out the ocean reef mask.
All of these clips were shot with my GoPro camera on the end of a selfie stick. The nice thing about the selfie stick is that you can actually see where the camera is pointed as opposed to when it's on the top of the mask. There's just really no way to tell. Now maybe you're wondering why I'm showing the ocean rather than show myself swimming, but honestly, do you want to watch me swimming or do you want to see what I'm seeing when I'm under the ocean? And for those of you who get to go to the ocean more often and are thinking, been there, done that, well, all I can say is, shut up, I'm stuck in Pittsburgh.
I've just spent the last 20 minutes using this mask, and I think that it's easier to get the straps tighter. It didn't leak at all. I'd say both masks are good masks. This one is probably a little bit higher quality. And, the whole iguana is going back into his hole. I've decided that that iguana is named Pedro. He's actually the production manager of this video. How am I doing, Pedro? Oh, that's... I don't think they're very happy with my performance. So, anyway, if you are not really a connoisseur of fine snorkeling masks, this one is a very decent mask for the money. But if you want a mask that is definitely not going to leak, this is the one for you. Also, in regards to spit, spit works. In both cases, I really didn't have a problem with either one of these masks fogging up. So, there you have it. Knowing that you do not need to be afraid to buy a snorkeling mask on the internet and then go to a resort and get into the water and see how it works. This is Carlino telling you to be brave.